Hi, this is Marya Gullo from The Hollywood Reporter, and I'm here at Universal Studios Hollywood, and I'm at Halloween Horror Nights, about to become a member of The Walking Dead. This is Make Me a Walker. What is your favorite moment of The Walking Dead?
To me, I always go back to the pilot, because that feeling that Rick had when he woke up in that hospital and he was all alone. Imagine waking up in a hospital and you've been in a coma and there's nobody there. And then as you're wandering around, you're finding bodies and you're finding half-eaten bodies. And that whole slow realization of whatever happened to me while I was out of it, the world changed and this is my new reality and now I have to deal with this. To me, that's really terrifying.
What is your favorite thing about The Walking Dead?
Ooh, well, the makeup. I know Greg Nicotero always tries to work in as often as possible some sort of homage to an old zombie movie character, and so it's always, for me, being a makeup artist, is like looking into the specific makeups they're doing, and they usually do 1 or 2 hero makeup jobs, and so you see this really cool zombie effect happen. So for me, it's that.
Can you tell me a little bit about the new mazes this year?
Yeah, what I think is cool this year is just the variety of properties we have in terms of we have great classic properties like The Shining, which is something I've wanted to do for years, and now we're finally getting a chance to do it. Titans of Terror, which features Freddy, Jason, and Leatherface, 3 of the most famous slashers of all time that are in one maze together. In fact, there's lots of rooms in The Shining where there are no characters jumping out trying to scare you. We're just trying to recreate Stanley's vision. And then, of course, as soon as you leave that, then there's a guy with an axe, trying to cut you in half.
We have what we're calling Parker's mother, who is actually a beauty makeup on three women that are cast very well. And they come out and they lip sync. They have a lip sync line that they kind of mouth to, and they point and have a very great look. And it's a very elementary, basic makeup, but as a character, I think they work really, really well. And I actually love going through that maze and seeing that character. And we also have American Horror Story. We have the pig guys. They have this great pig mask, and they're covered in blood and goop. And there's like 8 or 9 of them in that maze, and they're really cool.
Are you going to dress up this year and jump into a maze?
I usually do. I think the last time I did, it was Michael Myers. And that's really fun. But then I didn't really think of the logistics, because we're here in Scarebase. And our event is all over the movie studio. We're in the upper level of the theme park, we're in the lower level of the theme park, we're in 2 different sections of the movie back lot, so we're really spread out. So I came down here and I said, I'm going to be Michael Myers tonight. Give me a jumpsuit, give me the knife, give me the mask. And then I got on a golf cart and went, this is going to be difficult for security to drive through a movie studio dressed like Michael Myers with a knife. But somehow I made it to the maze, and it worked out okay.
I'm so excited. They are going to make me into a walker today. It's a scary thing to think.
It's quite an experience to get, to get through what we call Scarebase, which is like, my nickname for this is the assembly line of gore, because we're processing hundreds and hundreds of actors every single night, and they all have to go through here. So you get to experience that, so you get to experience what it's like to be a character.
If I wanted to get a job here as a character, can you tell me how to pass an audition?
Whenever you ask an actor to be a walker or a zombie, they pretty much do this, right? One leg becomes limp, one arm dangles at their side, and that gets really boring really fast if everybody's doing that. So what I always do with our performers, our scare actors, as I call them, our scare actors, is I challenge them by asking them to discover the inner walker inside themselves and to bring that to life. So what that means in practical terms is, okay, you were human at one time, how did you die? How did how you died affect how you move physically? And that empowers the actors to bring their own creativity to the role, and that gives us more variety to what we're doing.
I think my character would have psoriasis and mild depression. What do you think about that? Is that a good motivation?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a depressed walker, because their needs are very simple. Eat.
Can you just take me through the process that I'm about to do from station to station? What am I about to do to become a walker?
Okay, well, normally you'll check in with costumes. We'll have you fully dressed so we know what parts are showing. And then we'll have you sit down, we'll clean your face really quickly, And then we'll start with the glue your prosthetic on, which is a nice little comfortable foam latex piece that we're gonna put on. And then from there, we'll probably add little bits and pieces of skin and have stuff falling off. And with limited time, we could do that for such a long time. We're gonna do it really quick. And then from there, we're gonna base paint you probably like a pale dead, and then start coloring you. And that would be another debate too, is there's so many color variations we could do. And we're just gonna do like a pale dead and bruising, typical bruising.
I want to be like 2 weeks dead. Is that okay?
Okay, yeah. That's what we had in mind, about 2 weeks standard. Because the further you get, it's more involved, and if it's too soon, it's a little boring. So we'll go 2 weeks.
Hey, Brian, we're ready for that bit. We're ready to shoot.
I've had a lot of fun at Scarebase tonight, but it's time to let the professionals take over. If you're interested in checking out Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, they're running until November 4th. Happy Halloween, everybody.